Hey, good morning. Wow. I'm so used to sleeping either alone or maybe with one, two, maybe three other people in camp. Last night I picked a campsite that was heavily used by JMT hikers on their southbound journey to Whitney, and there were at least 12 people. I tell you, that's something you really got to get used to. All those people with all their habits and up late, some up early, and definitely detracted from the calm and beauty of the wilderness. But hey, it's what you do, what you got to, got to understand when you're on a heavily used trafficked trail that's very popular with hikers. All right, but for now, I better keep heading north. This here is a mountain chicken. Hey, mountain chicken. Here high in the Sierras is the endangered mountain yellow-legged frog, abbreviated MYLF, or MILF. Please protect your endangered MILFs. Hey, good evening. So today was a 17-mile day again, and look at this amazing view. I'll be camping right here where I'm standing, and right behind me, up that way somewhere, is Muir Pass. So I'm about 850 feet from the summit, but this is the last campsite, so I'm gonna break camp in the morning and head to the pass. Good morning, High Sierras. Time to head up to Muir Pass. Here on the south side of Muir Pass, we have Helen Lake, named after John Muir's daughter, Helen Frank. And here we are at 11,969 feet, Muir Pass, in the world famous Muir Hut. Just north of Muir Pass, we have Wanda Lake, named after John Muir's daughter, Annie Wanda Muir Hanna. So I heard from a JMT hiker who got a weather update that there's a hurricane down by Mexico, but the outer bands may give us some rain later. All right, here we have Evolution Creek, and there's no way to cross it other than walking, so here goes. Laundry time! Oh yeah! All clean. Hey there, so it's the end of the day here on the 13th of August, and made it over Muir Pass, as you saw. A lot of amazing views, and now setting up camp. It was just under a 16-mile day, but met some great people who decided to share their camp with us. We have Willow and Robin. So they're local California girls. I wish they all could be California girls. All right, as you can tell, I still can't sing. But anyways, what I can do is go to bed and try for another great day tomorrow. Good morning. It's the 14th of August, and gotta cross a bridge over I believe it's the San Joaquin River. All right, buddy, I need to see your permit. You have a permit? You have a valid permit? No? Alright, I'll let it go this time. And the PCT is also used for stock animals, as you can see here. Okay, so here I am at Muir Trail Ranch, abbreviated MTR, and I wasn't supposed to be getting a resupply here, yet the two guys that I met earlier on the trail who had a family emergency and had to get off trail gave me their claim stub, so I was able to get the resupply here, which is a little bit earlier than I anticipated. I still have 3 days worth of food to get to BVR Reds if necessary, but hey, thanks Old School and Plus One. I definitely appreciate the resupply package. Thanks much, guys. Hike on. And here at MTR, we have a lot of John Muir Trail trekkers who are trying to fit all the resupplies into their food. It's hard to do, so if you are short of food, there's always someone giving away extra. So, hike on. Just south of MTR are some hot springs that you have to tread carefully to get across the river without getting wet. And here are the hot springs we talked about. Beware, clothing is optional, so keep that in mind. You know what's great? Getting a resupply. You know what's not great? Getting a resupply at the bottom of a valley, have a full heavy backpack, a massive steep ascent, and do it in the middle of a hot afternoon. Yeah, I could have thought that one through a little better. Hey, good evening. It's the 14th of August, and it is a great day out here in the High Sierras, as always. Even though it was only a 12-mile day, it's about the experience, not how many miles you put in. One thing I did want to point out is that I've run into a lot of parent-child hiking partners, and I think that's amazing. You know, when a parent can bring their child out here into the wilderness and just really bond. And I mean children that are anywhere from like 24 years old down to 12 years old. So yeah, it's amazing. If the parents out there, bring your kids out here. They're gonna love it and they're gonna remember it forever. Good morning from Heart Lake, just south of Selden Pass. And here we are at Selden Pass at 10,912 feet. It's not as high as some of the other passes, but if we were in a piloted, unpressurized aircraft, U.S. federal aviation regulations would require us to have supplemental oxygen. While I'm here by a stream getting a little water refill, it looks like I might get more water than I want because there's a storm over there on the horizon. All I need are some tall trees and a cool breeze. Well, if you can hear, it's raining again, and it has been raining on and off all afternoon. I heard some thunder, so instead of going up further like I had originally planned, a couple miles, I figured I'll lay low here by Mono Creek. I'll have water, I got a nice tent site, and I'm just going to relax after a 15-mile day. So, good night. Goodbye, Mono Creek. Headed up towards Silver Pass. Sometimes you have to collect water wherever you can find it. And here we are at Silver Pass at 10,781 feet. It should be all downhill from here, but you're wrong because the trail actually goes up another 150 feet right up that way. Then we go down. The view from the extra 150 foot is well worth it. Well, this here is Lake Virginia. I was gonna go for a swim, but it's raining and there's thunderclouds. Well, that's 2 afternoons in a row, and we have rain and lightning and thunder on both of them. So, but my tent is good to go, and for now I'll just be riding the storm out. All right, here at Lake Virginia, if you get up really early in the morning down by the water, you can find fish. Oh, where's it? Oh, got one. Check it out. I found some mackerel. Here we have Purple Lake all around. Don't know if it's going up or down. Here at mile 896 we have the outlet of Duck Lake. Now the stream is flowing and you can easily cross right here, but if you're earlier in the season with heavy snow melt, you have this log. There we are, 900 miles on the PCT. Now here, as the storm is kicking up, we can see the devastation of a prior year forest fire. Absolutely horrible. And here we are at Reds Meadow Resort. A nice place where you can get most things you need. And here we are at Reds. It is raining pretty bad. We can get some food right there, so I happened to order a nice sandwich of the day, turkey with bacon and some fresh fruit. And right here they have their general store where they have a lot of stuff, surprisingly. It is a little pricey though, to be completely honest, and everyone else is enjoying their food and trying to stay dry. Well, guess where I spent last night? Yep, here at the Mammoth Mountain Inn. Some of the trail family was going down here to, just get cleaned up, and hey, so I jumped on board, got a room, had pizza, and just got a real bed. It was amazing. As you can tell, I actually got a shave. So, all right, but gotta head back on trail now. Here we have Gladys Lake. It's got a beach and everything. Sweet. And here we have another pristine alpine lake. This is Rosalie Lake. Here we have Garnett Lake. Hey, good evening. Well, it's the 18th of August, and if you see behind me, that is called Thousand Island. I don't know if it was the inspiration for the dressing or not, who knows. But really beautiful, and there's campsites down further. However, I am not going to be going down there. Earlier in the day, I was stepping over a log that was across the trail and twisted my knee. And I'm not going over all that rough rock to get down there. So I'm going to rest. Hopefully my knee feels better in the morning, and then we'll just kind of play it by ear. So I did have to say goodbye to some of my JMT trail family today. So it was, sad sorrows, goodbye, but hopefully we'll catch up again on a trail in the future. All right, for now I'm going to get some food, rest, and go to sleep. Hey, good morning. Just above Thousand Island Lake, here we have the easiest pass of, I think, the entire PCT, which is Island Pass at, I think it's 10,226 feet. And yeah, I wish they could all be like this. Now approaching Donahue Pass. Hey, welcome to Donahue Pass at 11,073 feet. It's the last major pass going north before getting to Echo Lake. This also signifies leaving the Ansel Adams Wilderness and entering the Yosemite Wilderness. So, but I'm looking forward to that going downhill part right now. And here we are in Yosemite Wilderness, and there's the first bear that we've seen. Well, all good things must come to an end. I've been hiking here with Riley, who got the trail name of Waldo, and well-deserved, ever since right after Forrester Pass. So a great hiking partner. It's been great. Unfortunately, he's on the JMT. He's the last member of my JMT trail family to to depart. So here we depart ways, and I head north from the PCT, and he's got to go down to Yosemite Valley, which according to that sign says it's just over a marathon, 26.4. So
that's peanuts compared to what we did.
Right, right. And you'll have one more pass to do.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, Waldo, it's been a pleasure hiking with you, and hopefully maybe we'll hike again in the future.
Happy trails, man.
All right, you too. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone, and I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time, 'cause here I go again. All right, seriously, now I'm off the JMT, so there's a chance I might not see many people over the next about 155 miles up to Echo Lake. So back to solitude, hiking. Hike on. And here we have Lambert Dome. I don't know much about it, but it looks pretty freaking awesome. And here we have Soda Springs. Geologists can't even explain where it comes from or why it is, but here it is all bubbly, and let's see how it tastes. All right. Oh wow, that is pretty bubbly. I think it's even better than SodaStream. Here we have Parsons Memorial Lodge, and it is a National Historic Landmark. Here, as you look across the meadows, you can see some mountains barely in the background. There would be a better view, but apparently there's a wildfire that's really messing up the view and creating a lot of haze. Let's hope it dissipates as I go north. Well, it was bound to happen eventually. Here in Yosemite National Park, I finally was asked for my permit by a forest ranger. He looked at it, and I'm good to go. So yeah, glad I've been carrying that for, all these gazillion miles. Here we have Tuolumne Falls at 50 feet. It's one of the highlights of this section. Hey, good evening. It's the 20th of August, and when I woke up this morning, I was on part of the PCT that coincided with the JMT. And over the course of the day, I said goodbye to my JMT friends and proceeded north solo. And I tell you, it was great actually having a trail family again, people to hike with. Those 409 miles in Northern California that I did solo got a bit solitary at times. But hey, I got a little bit of that now going north. But surprisingly, I actually saw a few section hikers of the PCT, and I, of course, saw the forest ranger, but also saw my first PCT Sobo hiker who did not flip-flop. And trail name was Silver, so hi-ho Silver, away. But yes, this is going to end this little segment here of the of my video, and I gotta tell you, I'm looking forward to that big burger when I get to South Lake Tahoe. All right, hike on.